No, I'm happy to leave you there, I think. Yeah, so now that we've progressed out into the USSR, what I'll do is you guys are going to form your own army. But it's only a garrison force, so it doesn't really matter. But we do have a few more that we can put into that.
Formazione.
Put them in there, and that should free up. Some of these are the sizes of units which we can then mix and match a little bit about. So, we've got that. We need... do I need 2 units in each one? It is at risk of naval invasion for the moment, so I guess we do.
Avanzate.
What I'll do is I'll bring in some more of these guys. We'll drop them in here. Can I not just do this? That would have been a big sail, wouldn't it? That looks far more secure. And then I'll move them. I can't move them like that, unfortunately, overland afterwards. We're going to need... Those are okay.
Formazione.
Over into the African force, however. What do we think we need? We might come land in this. I don't know. There's a lot of troops. You know, I might just let Vichy France sort that mess out themselves. 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll do it. 1, 2.
Sì, signore. Pronto all'azione.
And once they're there... Actually, I don't need to do that, do I?
Formazione.
Because we can just sail... If we're going to do it... Oh, I can't? I could before, I can't now. For some reason. I'll move them when they get there. It's fine. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. That's... Is that the strategy game? We should organise a Discord group a bit and develop a love for the smell of napalm in the morning. Or is that the shoot 'em up? Is there a first-person shooter? I'm thinking of Red Dragon. There's a Red Dragon game, which is a strategy one. Oh well, we might. If we have time, we might look in on that. That sounds fun. Let's see, what's moving? So we've got spare troops over here. It's time to start looking towards our next conquest. Right.
Ordini.
We're going in. Also, the cavalry's coming.
Ordini.
No, not that way, you moron. We're in. Okay. I didn't expect us to get in, but or not quite so fast anyway. Excellent, we've got that. We can start doing mechanised stuff now. We'll set that production off. Are we needing to do any work on the tanks? Not really. It's just really slow going, trying to get medium tanks. I'll start producing them straight away, though. That's still a problem. Well, it is what it is. So, we're in 43. There is some upgraded artillery available. So, we should definitely take that, I think. And the 3 military factories. We're now going to be producing mechanized equipment. It's going to be slow. Oh my god, look at the light tank requirements. Put that in. That should keep the things busy for a bit. Massive shortage of steel. What are we constructing? We can afford to trade for more steel. Come on, Germany. Give us more steel. We're in.
Ordini.
Let's go straight over there. We're going to send that to take the port of Baku. They're going to start pushing in. Don't really want to throw a load of soldiers just across the river up a mountain range, but that's what we have to do, then that is what we have to do.
Pronto.
Let's go and take that up there. We're going to run out of supplies pretty nifty,
Sì, signore.
pretty niftily quick in this, I think. We might just
Pronto,
throw
signore.
a quick spoiler attack in there. I don't want those troops escaping. What we will just do then is quickly build our... Look at this mess. Our railroads. Up to, we'll join into that. I don't think we'll get any supply from Baku whatsoever through the port. What we're missing? No template. No template for the mechanized equipment. Very true. But that is fine for now. But it's time to get the tanks through here. This is kind of where we need to go. And then try and expand out into Ganja. And at this point, we've got some cavalry that can just advance up through the mountains. See if we can go around, do a big cut-off around through there.
Pronto all'azione. Pronto all'azione.
Keep going, fellas. Keep pushing on.
Pronto, signore. Pronto all'azione. Pronto.
Good. Push over there. We might as well aim for Tbilisi and try and get right behind these guys, I think.
Sì, signore.
Cavalry moves up. Keep going, tanks.
Pronto, signore.
I'm going to go for this. We no longer get the effects from fuel reserves. That's okay. We should be good for all that sort of stuff.
Comandi.
That's empty. You can have it. If they've gone, it's ours.
Comandi.
They can see what we're doing, can't they? They're not stupid.
Pronto.
I'm going to go for this. I'm going to try and push through.
Pronto,
I'm
signore.
going to leave one cavalryman behind and move the rest up.
Formazione.
Let's try and bring more in.
Ordini.
Let's advance in there.
Formazione.
Come on, we're going to need cavalry for this. We no longer have efficient supply lines either. You're not
Comandi.
kidding. We don't need
Comandi.
cavalry down there. Move them on. Come on. Get them in. I'll hold the armoured corps at Tbilisi, I think.
Formazione.
This should... Nationalist Spain. Oh, Balearic Isles. No. No, that's staying with us. Moscow still hasn't fallen. But this is our contribution, and we're getting the oil. I like this. I'm still thinking of Wargame Red Dragon. Yeah. I've never played any of those, but I did have a friend who wanted to get me into it
Pronto
once.
all'azione.
Come on, we can push this on. Actually, let's get those over there. Let's spread over.
Sì, signore.
Let's recover, because they're trying to get out of this. And they're going to as well. They're going to get out of the trap, but I don't particularly care too much. As long... I'm going to finish that off. As long as we get these territories.
Andiamo. Avanzate.
Go for it. Come on. At least it'll be a nice capture. They do have troops appearing. I guess what we really want to do is just make sure... Albanian fascist militia. Just what we needed in this situation. Strengthen the black shirts. We get militia organisation. Support artillery battalion to the mission militia template. We're going to get something better than this. What's in the army? We have really neglected the army to go over industry, haven't we? We definitely have. There's a lot down here that we should now be looking at getting. So I'm going to grab... I'm going to grab army leaders. And let's see if we can just take these territories.
Pronto, signore.
Move on up. We really want to get in there.
Attento.
Send them all in. cut the railroad, but I think most of it's gone.
Pronto.
It's all gone.
Ordini.
Let's cut them off, though.
Pronto, signore.
And let's go and hold that position there. And, oh, actually, this isn't a bad idea. Let's get above. If we can get the port, we'll go and take the port. That would be a good place to go and grab. I think we might get in there. There's enemy tanks turned up.
Comandi.
Forget it. Forget it. We don't. They're retreating straight out of there. I don't blame them. I would as well. See, my infantry are not very good at attacking. They're not this template anyway. This is an older template, but they are absolutely fine for holding lines and defending with. So we've got the same situation over here, where it's an absolute mess for supply. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to just cancel that order, and you guys in this force can halt. Oops, sorry. I ballsed that up.
Si, signore.
Halt. There's no point throwing lives away. Just hold a defensive line. We've forced the Russians to expand their lines, which is good. And we will build you some supply lines. Because it's looking pretty grim up here. Having said that, that then links up a couple of these places. And we will build a supply base here on the end of that line already. Nice. We've got stuff going on. We could do with more military factories though, so we will assign a little bit of building. What have we got space for? Where can I drop like a load? There. We will put those as slightly higher priority. Yeah, we'll get military factories going. We have a lot of stuff to build and develop. What do you think good old Switzerland is going for? I'm going to improve relations with them. I don't really know what they're doing. I doubt they would side with the Allies in the situation they are in, but you never know. Did we get the boys in?
Pronto, signore.
We did indeed. Excellent. You need to join. Well, that's a garrison force anyway, so.
Attento.
Let's move these out.
Avanzate.
Probably more real
Avanzate.
garrison troops than I need. But the good news is with those guys in, we can now bring.
Ordini.
Can't find them anywhere. What are they?
Attento.
You lot. You lot can come out. And we can start planning the next big scheme. Do we want to try and knock out what's left of Free France and Belgium? Or do we want to just leave this because it's just a distraction? And also start to run into supply issues there. And bring them back for... I mean, what will we do next? The planned invasion of Sri Lanka for the rubber industry. I could do that, actually. Yeah, I could go for that. Don't need this big force for it. But what we can do now, I think, we can railroad all the way safely to Alexandria. Is that right? Without going through enemy territory? Yeah, we can. Brilliant. And I'll get the Marines over to here. We're going to go for this, I think. Because why not?
Avanzate.
And bring me some more of these garrison troops down as well. Where did we have them? There's a whole army there.
Comandi.
Right, drop them into this business. And actually, we can go safely by sea. There's not much bothering us, so we will drop them here. Straight through the Suez Canal. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Now, this is quite cool, actually, because we're starting to build up naval supremacy around the British Isles. We have it here. We could invade Britain across the Channel. That would be a massive knockout blow. All right, we should start doing that. What we like for logistics. Let's have a look. The artillery is improving. The armoured car situation is a lot better now. Time to increase those. The light tank situation only seems to ever get worse. Tactical bombers we're not building. Naval bombers, close air support. This is all good stuff. This is all excellent stuff.
Comandi.
What have we got? We've got... Oh, we've got this new militia formed. Excellent.
Formazione.
I have no idea what to do with that for the moment. They look pretty decent. Template. Oh, yeah. Not so decent. But we'll put them in the garrison squads and they can be... they'll make quite suitable garrison troops. There'll be no problems there. How goes a totally unrealistic war? It's going totally unrealistic. It's going pretty well. See, Italy has expanded through Africa, West Africa, and now well into the Middle East. We're just cleaning up little bits of United Kingdom areas. We're going to go and grab the rubber supply from over here. We took Iran just for the oil, but also to open up a new front against the USSR, which has worked a treat, and we're at the moment trying to do a massive encirclement, which isn't working quite as well as I'd hoped, but it's going all right.
Pronto.
Really, I want to keep pushing over here if we can. What would that do? You stop him. Stop him in his tracks. We don't want him getting away.
Formazione.
We want to try and hit that port over there. And then there's not many things we're encircling here, but it's a small victory. Trying to reclaim the old empire and a bit extra, yeah. Oh, we've turned an enemy agent. That's always useful.
Attento.
Bring the cavalry up here to where they're needed. Ethiopian operative captured. Nice. We have... I'm going to go and take Grozny up there. I'm going to really push this out. This is pushing my luck a lot here.
Pronto. Attento.
Give us a cavalry unit. We're going to try and go that way as well. Double and triple envelopments everywhere. This ought to be fun. We've got them here. This is excellent.
Si, signore.
Try and take the port if we can. Before anything else gets there. I have misplaced 2 divisions of light tanks.
Si, signore. Comandi.
Go on, we're going in. We're having the port. This is excellent. Now then, we probably need to stop there. We leave one guy in reserve and bash the others through there.
Ritirata.
The Russians aren't really in a great state to stop us, to be fair. But at this point, we need to just clean some stuff up. Let's stop with that for a minute. Oh, passive defense, maybe? Maybe. There's 5. Counterintelligence. We'll grab it. Become Spy Master. Oh, I'll become Spy Master. Excellent. The Germans don't want to be Spy Master. I'll be Spy Master. It gives me an extra operative. Right, as these guys are now hopelessly cut off, I need to choose where I'm going to go piling in.
Pronto all'azione.
Well, let's do this.
Comandi.
You can help. We'll do a bit at a time. I am now the Spy Master. It's nothing too exciting. Hey, True Barlow. The war's going very well. We've... oh, nice. We've got the port as well.
Comandi.
Brilliant. So we've opened up a new front against the Soviet Union. With the primary objective, of course, of stealing all the oil in the oil fields down here. That was what we really wanted. I'm not that fussed with pushing any further than this. There's some up there, but that's not ours, so... The enemy is trying to get out. The French are coming in to fight with this. We should have railroads and stuff. We've now got medium tanks. Excellent. Yeah, crack on. And try and get the 1940s one. I'm going to instantly put these into production. So let's go and make ourselves a brand new tank. Oh, we've got a lot of these coming on. This is good. So let's halt there. The light tank situation. Awful. We must have been losing a lot in here. I'm hoping that we can divert some factories. What's infantry equipment? Okay, we can probably divert some of the infantry equipment factories. So let's design a crappy new medium tank. It's going to be... I mean, these are going to be bad. These are the really early ones, but I want to get something filling up the divisions here so we can get them made. Do you know what? It doesn't make sense to make these, does it? It really doesn't. These are going to be so bad, and I'm going to replace them. Except that we do start building some production efficiency, so it might be worthwhile. Maximum speed, torsion bar, reliability, interleave road wheels, breakthrough, but we lose reliability. I will go with Christie suspension. We want cast armor for this. This wants to be good. And we want a medium turret with a 3-man turret. We would like medium armaments. We want improved medium cannon on this. And these are going to be crap. That's true. I can always send them somewhere else. I can give them to one of my my puppets or something. Just don't want to waste a load of XP. Same time, I don't want anything that's absolutely useless either. But all this being said, we just put that on and we have something that's not very reliable and not very fast. Sounds about right. Let me put a diesel engine on. Reliability. Put the engine up to... Let's get... can we get 7 kilometers? Can we push for 8? It doesn't really matter because they're going to be in divisions with things that are slower. So we'll knock that back down. I think that'll do. I don't think there's a lot of point in spending big efforts on this. So let's change this to something that looks suitably crap. That looks... I'll take that one. I'll do it. I don't need anything special. Medium tank 1. Okay. Save. Right, let's get a basic medium tank created. It looked awful, didn't it, at what it was? So let me have 10 factories. Well, actually, let's get 15 and take 5 out of there. Are we okay for support equipment? We've got quite a lot, so I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take 2 out of there. The advanced artillery. The light tanks. My God, we need a lot of those. We haven't developed the amphibious tanks either. Well, we can't produce everything. The aircraft, don't really want to do that, so maybe we're going to rely on just building all those new military factories to do this. And we're going to need rubber. Okay, we're gonna fix the rubber situation. Let me just sort this mess out here. And at that point, we are good just to rest the forces, I think. We've got a nice little cut-off place here, which is cool. We've got troops in there now. Yeah, let's do that. Cut off a Russian army division. That's quite a bonus. So what we'll do is we'll throw that guy and that guy into there with support. With support from you two, actually, you can just go in. We're going to have him. Do I still need the interwar armoured car? Actually, yes, because that's building up my... That's reinforcing my garrisons. So I do actually need them. So let's just see what happened. We got some armies out of there.
Pronto all'azione.
Good. You moved out. You made it across. We've got our new forces garrisoned over here. The Germans aren't interested in garrisoning, so I am. In case there's any naval invasions. This place had rubber, didn't it? That's what I was going to do. I was going to take Liberia. Let's bring that army back down.
Pronto, signore.
And you, I was going to do something like that. We may as well take it. The Marines, meanwhile, have sodded off. Oh, hang on, I should have... Oh, no, I moved the garrison troops over. They are
Pronto.
on their way, which is excellent. Did the Marines get there? Where did I even put the Marines?
Pronto all'azione.
They're still going. Okay. I thought they would have got there by now. We're going to hop across the ocean and take this place. It's this one. I could take that. I don't really need to take that, but I could. What was that? Concentrated industry. Which increases all our production without increasing our resources. So we're gonna definitely have to get that. As you can see, there's quite a few sections that we are running behind in that we would very much like to have. 50 XP to research that one. What's that one give us? Extra hit chance. And that gives us torpedo reveal chances reduced. The Navy, the artillery, the armour. We could start moving up into this. No, it's a bit ahead of time. The support companies. Now this could be useful actually. What can we do here? The military police is always good for the garrisons for extra suppression. I think I'm going to go and jump that now because we need to suppress everywhere all the time, constantly. Oh god, I still haven't got any military factories producing AA guns. We're going to have the most basic of towed anti-air, but we're going to have it because we don't have the air power to give us superiority everywhere. Give me 5. We will get that filled in. Right, so let's go for... Do we want to edit this? Or we'll edit that. Yeah, we'll edit that and we will duplicate this. And we're going to call this medium tanks. Leave that cavalry division. No. Armoured division. Right, so we're going to switch. Armoured battalions, medium tanks. Is there a way of doing... If I hold control, does it do the whole lot? No, well, whether it does or not is irrelevant. We are going to do this. There probably is. Okay, and then we're going to switch these for mechanised infantry. We're going to have something with some really good breakthrough and some good protection and that just kicks ass. Right, that looks pretty good. That's got some good soft attack, hard attack. We already had those, and then we're going to add in the support anti-air. That costs nearly all our XP to make. That's why I didn't want to do this in lots of little stages. But that is pretty much a final medium tank division. Although we can make it 40 width later. If I just remove that, I'm just going to add that guy in there. Let's remove that again. Motorized infantry. Remove. And add. We're going to tidy it up. And add. Excellent. So that gives us more lines to add more tanks in if we want to. That's going to be a beefy division. Save. Whoa. Ho, ho, ho. That's going to be like years in the production. Right, okay. Add unit. location. We'll go for 2 to start with, because we're not greedy.